is that... Yeah, that's desert. It's 1S. Alright, let's go to Dino Desert. There's a pyramid. In fact, it's... Oh, this guy only wants 10. Didn't the other guy want 15? Oh, I think I'm obliged to give him them. It's not like you've got a choice. It's like, nah, bro, I don't want to give you the flowers. Just let me in, okay? Thanks. That really puts a spring in my step. Well, he's got a dinosaur on the front of him. And I kind of already noticed that they had different chest pieces. Oh, that opens up the pyramid. Welcome to Dino Desert. There's a dinosaur just chilling out at the gate there. And a talking skull, presumably. Dino Smash. Oh no. Is this going to be another one of those driving ones? Well, maybe not. I mean, we'll find out in a sec. One way or the other. I don't see a scoreboard. Okay, that's good. I do have a... I guess this head... I can't lick anything. But I can bash people with my head. I can't shoot either. Wait, I assume I can. Well, I can't eat eggs, because I can't lick people with my tongue. That was easy. Because I can't shoot, I guess it gives... Is that something I can bash up here? Alright, I can't fly over. Oh, I lost my skull. Oh no. Oh, it gets stuck. Okay. Oh, hang on, there's little dino boys. Uh-oh. I can't do anything about him. I think. Can I ground pound this guy? I can't ground pound this guy. Can I egg the guy? I can't do that either. Uh-oh. Leave me the hell alone. Uh-oh. This guy is definitely no bueno. Can I despawn him? Nope, I can't despawn him. Wow, this is not easy. This is very difficult. Because I have to deal with this guy the entire, presumably, second half of the stage. Actually, I suspect there's more to this stage than... Need more eggs. I can't shoot him. I can't stomp him. I can jump on his back. There's a... Well, I can't shoot that guy. Can I shoot the cactus? I forgot about shooting things in the background. Oh. Alright, that wasn't too difficult. Really? I can hold him back with my tongue. I forgot to put a costume on. Right. I can't throw eggs while I'm in this either. Can I bash this guy? No. But he can't bash me either. Is there something up here? No, there is not. There's a... Must be... Oh, there's something up here. Looks like it's only the flower though. The coins were just... Actually, the coins are necessary. Oh goody, bombs. Oh goody, they do damage. Alright, it's telling me to go down. That's not a surprise. Am I at full health? Can I step in this water? What? Don't make it look like water then. Don't make it look like water. Just make it like a different color. Oh, you want to jump over here? Thank you. Anything over here? Nothing. There's a tent over there. Is it further up? Is it further up? Is it further up? It's further up. We missed a lot. I'll dance around with a skull on my head too, I guess. We missed a lot. How many red coins did we miss? Like, all of them? We missed 8. Jeez. I don't even know where they are. Like... Was there some tech I needed? Actually, I have a feeling I know roughly how to get them. Or at least some of them, because I am missing like 8. That's like a lot. But I think you're supposed to not get the dinosaur skulls in order to get all the coins. Anyway, let's move on. How much are you going to charge me for things in here? 150. Okay. Well, we've got money to do this, so let's spend our hard-earned coins. Blurp. Alright. We got all 10. What do we get? Little Skelosaurus skull? An actual Skelosaurus. Ancient stone sculpture. Hot sauce. Don't eat the hot sauce. A red bucket. A brick. Camel. A cactus. Green pushcart. And a bulldozer. There's actually some nice looking costumes in this slot. Let's actually find them first. They're probably at the bottom. Actually, not really. They're just sort of everywhere. It's like, costume here, costume there, costume everywhere. Let's put on the Skelosaurus. Yoshi! Well, he doesn't have any quests at the moment, so I'll wait until I get the quests before I start doing it. Oh, I think this is going to be the driving one. And it might not be, but I think it is. You drive around in the Skelosaurus. Punch stuff. Collect things. Where's this? Are you telling me this? Oh, I've been wrong. I'm wrong 2 for 2. Unless there's a big ass lead up. Oh no. I think I know what this actually is now. I think it's a chase. Yeah, we're gonna get chased by a Skelosaurus. Whoa, this guy walks, like, fast. Retry, retry. This guy is, like, vroom. This guy is, like, it didn't warn me that it was a Skelosaurus Lamborghini. If I'd known it was a Lamborghini, I'd just haul ass. Like, it can, like, just stop. Like, I wasn't expecting a Lambosaurus Bikini. Oh, I have to go under. I can shoot him as well, apparently, so there's that. apparently. Oh, this is probably a perfect as well. You have to do everything just right. Or... Wow, this is a fucking mess. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta speed run, but also deal with the dinosaur. But also, don't take too long. Do I have to fight it? Uh-oh. Yoshi doesn't run this fast. Go, Yoshi, go. I'm almost certain I missed something. But that last section's pretty intense. Alright, we'll see. I think I'm short a couple of hearts. I think. Because I think that was a perfect heart scenario. Oh no, I had 20. Did I get all the coins? Probably not. It's a fucking... I guarantee you, it's a present box. I wasn't looking out for it because I was too busy running away from the goddamn dinosaur. Like, seriously. Always a present box. I'm missing one? Present box. Guarantee. Every time. I'll take us to the next world, but let's, Hey, Yoshi! How'd you like Dino desert? Desert? So much to see, huh? Hoping for a local souvenir. Love a beach umbrella, please. So on the flip side, right near the desert pond. Great for beating the heat. If you see one, just toss an egg at the sucker. Yeah, I didn't even come close to getting everything there. I'll go back in there eventually to sort it out. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the time limit for this. But that's okay, I think. Uh-oh. I was meant to stop here. And is that it over there? No. And is that it? Said it was near a pond. And there's a watering can. Oh, hang on, I see it. Keep playing, because we still have doggos to get. Really? Get out of my way, nerd. Oh, there's one down there. Oh, got the first dog. Checkpoints. Uh-oh. I hear a dog, but I don't see the dog. Am I gonna have to... Is this the first time I'm gonna have to look up a dog location? I don't see no dog. Oh! What a filthy location. What a filthy location. There's some dudes just chilling out over there. Oh, it's on top of this. I should be at the end just about. Yeah. Oh, I hope it wanted it in under 3.5 minutes, otherwise I'm gonna have to do this again. It probably wants it in like 3. 2.5 minutes? 2.5. You're having a laugh. I know the stage is short, but 2.5 minutes. Found the beach on. Here's a present. Shut your mouth. Yeah, they draw a smile. You want another souvenir. It's probably... Oh, some camels. Alright, so he wants... me to go here. 4 minutes to do that. Okay, I paid attention this time. 4 minutes. 3 pups, 3 camels. 4 minutes. No waiting. I better not be chased again. Uh-oh. It's another runner! Uh-oh. There's 1 camel. And 1 dog. I wasn't paying too much attention, so I don't know if I already missed a camel or not. This is pretty fucking bad. It's way too easy to get hit. But near impossible to do this hitless. And there's probably another section where it just speeds up heaps. Barely got that one. I haven't seen a second camel yet. Oh, goody! Oh, we got all the dogs at least. Where's the other camels? And I see one. I don't know if I missed one, but there's the second one. If there's a section that speeds up, it's probably going to be in the speed up section. Looking. I don't see it yet. Uh-oh, speed up section. Gotta go fast. No, I have to keep playing. I have to get the dogs to the end. Where am I? Alright. We barely got it. That was close. I only noticed it at the last second. That was a pretty short sped up section though. That was way shorter than the normal side. Alright, we got the dude's camels. We got the dogs. We got the flower, because 4 minutes is pretty generous. You could do it in 3.5. So I don't know why the other one couldn't have been generous, but hey. I don't make video games. I should, but I don't have that kind of talent. Another request. A bejeweled monument? What? I think it's in here. Yeah, it's in here. I gotta get a whole bunch of things here anyway, so let's do this. Let's wrap it up in a neat little package. And keep your eyes out for that damn present box, because I bet you there's one in this stage too. As I said, you can go over. Can't shoot the laundry though. Oh, there's like 4 of them just up here. Alright, well that's just 4 of them right there. Can't shoot the cactus, can't shoot these guys. I do need hearts. Oh, hang on. I actually have to pound this. I can't go over this, can I? No. Can I get on top of the... Yeah, I can get on top of the egg. Dispenser. So I love to shoot in these stages. Yeah, those are wow, okay. We're going super duper high then. Gotta avoid the skull helmet. over the top. Alright, keep playing, because we do need to find the other stuff here. Alright, let's... I found it. It's behind the washing. We somehow did it... Hey, where'd the, Oh, it goes back if you leave it somewhere. Yeah, so that was where it was, behind the washing. The double washing. Because I think every other instance there's one lot of washing. This instance, it's 2 lots. Anyway. Got everything. We can leave this stage. Well, for now anyway. Who knows? The, What's-his-face might be like, oh, can you get me, a ice cream sundae? Because get it? Dessert. They sound similar. They look similar. Actually, I'm surprised he hasn't already asked for it, but... We did it! 100%. 100%. Alright. What are you gonna ask for next? I don't think there's much more that he's gonna want. A cheerful pyramid? I have to go back to the flip side to do that one. Well, at least we can, Oh yeah, that's right, I'm missing a red coin. Which, aka a gift box coin. I just have to find the pyramid. I don't have to do anything else. Because we already got the doggo boys. I just have to look for a cheerful pyramid. Grab the pup here because the pup can be used to do stuff. Alright, that pyramid's not cheerful enough. There is a camel, but we already got the camels. I hope it's not going to be some sort of micro pyramid. That pyramid's too far in the background. Okay. I have to keep an eye out on things that he breaks, because it could be only available when he breaks shit. Alright, nothing behind that. Is the puppet on a cheerful pyramid? Get out of the way, shy guy. Still no cheerful pyramids. I've seen a lot of normal pyramids, but nothing looking particularly cheerful. Oh, that's not him in the background there. Oh, there it is. I can see it. It won't let me target it though. Doink. Exit course. So it's right at the end. Yeah, have a flower. Another? What else could you possibly want? Cactus rocks. Oh, good grief. You can't toss eggs with the skull on. Toss eggs at the suckers when you see it. Yeah, thanks for the advice, ding dong. Alright. Because this guy wants everything. Like, there isn't that much to get. I've only seen, like, those things. That's it. Alright. I think I have a suspicion that I have to do some weird stuff, like smash everything up here now. Yeah, see, there's a cactus rock right there. There was no way I was going to be able to get it until I did that. Oh, hang on. I keep forgetting... well, I don't. I just realized I can break those like a smart person. Alright, so there's one rock. Now I just gotta find... I know where one is in the later half of the level. Actually, I think I know where two are. There's gonna be one around here. Yeah, there's the present there, just after the first time thingy. The thing I didn't ask is whether these rocks looked the same or whether they were different. Oh, that's right. I have to get that. You. Over here. Because I have to break... There's another rock right there. I'll come back to that rock because I do need this helmet further along. Alright. I think the normal way to get up is to jump on these lips. I can just flutter up, but if you're playing on Classic, you would need to be able to jump on those things. Alright, so, where do I even ditch this? Oh, yeah, I ditch it back here. Now, I shouldn't need that again. So there's the second one. I'm still trying to figure out where the others are. I think that there's one by the river. Is that one over there? It is not. Okay. I already checked that, that's not one. I forgot I need the helmet for here. That does pose an interesting question. I think I'm still missing a rock. Yeah, because I think there's one near the end. But I have to go get the helmet, because I forgot I needed the helmet to smash open that one extra bit. Which means I then have to dump it again. I should have just made another place to ditch the helmet. Or have another helmet, like a spare. Alright, let's take the helmet, let's go all the way towards the end. Bash those rocks, then go all the way back to drop this helmet off. I'm sure there's a better way to drop the helmet. Like some sort of like perfect setup with some of these rocks where you can just smash them and then ditch the helmet. Yeah. Wait, I don't see another one here. So I'm missing 2 rocks. Oh, there's like one right here. Alright, hang on. I still have to go all the way back to the beginning. I have to check. So that's the first one we get. I don't think there's one here. In fact, I have a suspicion it'll be in the later half of the stage. I don't think... They could have put them together, but I have my suspicion that's not the case. And you get rid of that pretty quickly. So there's one... So that one's towards the front. So there might actually be another one towards me. Oh, it's another one towards me. And I just walked right past it. So I missed the second and third one. Anyway, we did it. That's the important thing. It's also starting to get a bit sunny outside every time. Alright, let's hand this guy his cactus rocks. Whatever that means. Oh, excuse me. Here's another flower. Thank you. Another one? Yoshi statues? Oh great. They're tricky to spot while you're being chased after by a dinosaur. Ha ha. We did have to go back here anyway. To get the last red coin. Which is in a present box. I already know. Well, not literally, because I didn't look up the guide. But I guarantee you, present box every time. You're missing a red coin. Only if it's one. If it's more than one, chances are it's still probably in a... you know, red box, but there's probably going to be some other stuff. I don't think I've seen any red statues, though. Like... I gotta keep an eye out for this present, but I also gotta keep an eye on the dinosaur. There it is. Red coin. I haven't seen any of these statues though. Get out of the way. Like seriously, I have yet to see a statue. It won't be that. I mean, we got the red coin at least. Oh great, this is speed run. I found a toy car though. It won't let me go over and shoot it though. Like seriously, I did not see a Yoshi statue anywhere. Unless it means these ones. But I can't shoot those. And there's 4 of them. But I don't think it's those. I think I have to find different ones. Actually, no, screw it. Guide time, guide time, guide time. Because that doesn't make any sense. I saw those 4, which it wouldn't let me shoot. At all. It was like, nah, you can't shoot those. That's illegal. That's totally illegal. You can't go shooting them Yoshis at the end. Ho 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 ho. Okay. The reason I didn't get any of them, so we're going back in, is because they just look like part of the scenery. Literally, that's what it is. They look like part of the scenery. I've seen them, but it's like, I don't know. And we still gotta get the Poochies in the other stage in like 2.5 minutes. But I think this is the last souvenir quest for this world. Yeah, here's the first statue. It just looks like part of the scenery. It just looks like another sandstone block. The only way you're gonna know is if you look at a guide. I know where the third one is. I didn't memorize where the second one was, so... But they all look like that. Oh, there's the second one right there. Get out of my way, you scumbag! Alright, the last one's a bit further on. It's just before the rush. No. Alright, that's a ground pound thing. We don't need to do that. Alright, it's right here. We have to do that. Alright, exit course. I should really be trying to grab all the coins, especially since it's probably only going to get more expensive to buy gacha. Which means we might even have to backtrack to do that. But I might do that in my own time, if I have to. Because no one wants to see me just get several thousand coins just to do gacha. Anyway. He'll give me a flower. And he's out of requests. Alright, so let's go back to the flip side. And we're going to get 3 pups to the finish line in 2.5 minutes. No joke. You just gotta go fast. And not... The problem is the second pupper is like guarded by the demon dinos. Uh-oh. I already forgot that you have to stay above. Where was the first popper? I didn't miss it or... Oh, it's down here. Uh-oh. I went the wrong way. I was meant to ground pound this. One dog. Alright. Pass goes through the checkpoint. The second pupper is here. Got it. I wasn't expecting it to be this easy, but okay. Now, where was the third pup? Oh, it was on top of the Shy Guy stack. Doink. Oh, he doesn't even turn into a thing. Nice try, dog, but you're not escaping me this time. Wow, that is really tight. That is tight. And I assume that if you got the skull dino hat, it might be a bit quicker, but that even then, I think that would still be pretty tight. GG, thank you, Trollin. I've just finished Dino Desert. That's like literally the last flower I needed to get. Yeah, this is Dino Desert. And we just finished it. Huzzah, you collected all the smiley flowers in Dino Desert.